Hi guys, it's Becky at Babes in Hairland. Today we're sharing our micro braid striped bun. This tutorial actually comes because of the style that my daughter did on herself. I posted it a couple weeks ago on Instagram and everybody seemed to love it, including my youngest daughter who asked for it for her first day of 3rd grade. So for starters, we've made a ponytail in back. We've parted the hair on the right side down to the left ear. And then we proceeded to make a French braid or a Dutch braid, which is an inside out French braid where you pass the hair underneath. Now the picture I posted on Instagram, my daughter had done a Dutch braid but had done it really small and not pancaked it. I opted to make it a little thicker up here. So this step is completely optional if you want, but we wanted more than just the bun. So I'm gonna speed this up and just show the main part in the back, which is what everybody was asking about. Once your braid reaches your ponytail, secure it with an elastic onto your ponytail and adjust the braid as you like. Now this part is where things differ from what my daughter did. She actually used the braid that she had made that wrapped from the front of her face back into the ponytail for the braid that peeked through her bun and was that stripe across the middle. But because I pancaked her braid up front, I needed a skinnier braid back here. So I'm just taking a small amount of hair from the ponytail. It's actually part of the tail from the braid up front, and I find having this section wet helps it stand out a little bit more from the bun. But then you're just going to make a regular 3-strand braid and make it nice and tight. And I probably could have even used less hair for this, but I wanted to make sure it showed through. So I don't braid down very far. I just stick a little clip on there to hold it from unwinding. You could certainly keep braiding, but then it will likely show through the rest of the bun. And the point of this was to just have that one stripe across the center of the bun. So with the rest of the hair, you're going to be making a regular braid to wrap it up into a bun. I misted it with water to help cut down on flyaways. Divide the hair into 3 sections, and I always cross the right over the center first and then the left over, and then you're going to lay that braid right on top of that left section. And then I cross the right one over again and the left one, and then at this point I can pull my clip out. If you don't have an elastic, whatever, I just didn't want anything to show more than that little braid peeking through. So just keep braiding down to the end of your hair and secure it with an elastic. There's your little micro braid across that first stitch of your big braid. Now you're going to wind this into a bun so that that lays right in the center. Now her hair just barely wraps for a full wrap for this bun. My older daughter's is a little bit easier, but again, you want that to sit right across the center of the bun. And then you're just going to hold that in place and secure it with bobby pins. And again, she had a bit of a knobby bun, which isn't my favorite, but when my older daughter did this, she kind of pulled on the edges of her bun to almost make it flower-like. I didn't do that with hers as I did this tutorial just because I had to braid things so tight and wrap it so tight to be able to get one full rotation of this bun to wrap it all the way around. So tuck your tails in, secure it as needed with bobby pins. Use a little hairspray when you're done to hold things in place. And if you feel like that micro braid doesn't sit quite right across the center, you can certainly tack it in place with a little bobby pin or hairpin from behind. And here is the final spin. We hope you like this, and if you recreate it, feel free to tag us on Instagram at Babes in Hairland blog. So please subscribe, comment, like the video, let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.